Yo, what's good? It's been a minute. YCS Indianapolis is only a month away and I will be going, so I just wanted to start making some videos up until that point. If you're trying to top the next YCS, then I think it is important to note that a set is going to be released just a day before, which is pretty crazy, even though it kind of happens every time. I don't know why they do that. I do know why, but we won't get into that. Really, there's actually some pretty useful cards in the set, so if you are planning on doing well, I think it's really important to note what might just be one of the best splashable engines we've seen since probably the Adventure package, I would say, is the best one since then. It's actually tearing up the OCG. Rescue Ace is one of the best decks, and then as well, Tier is actually making a comeback too, so we love to see it. Let's get into it. Real quick too, guys, on September 3rd, it has been announced that they will be streaming the Brazilian YCS's Day 2 at least. So at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming that event on September 3rd. Be sure to check it out down below. And by the way, this combo will be at the end of the video, so stay tuned. So the best card, or pretty much all of them are essential, but the one you want to open, the one that you will likely play 2 to 3 of at least, is Sinful Spoils Hunter Fiend. And it adds one Bellstar monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand, so it can be belled. It's basically a Rhoda. It's pretty nice that it can be from anywhere. And during your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one of your Sinful Spoils spells or traps that is banished or in your graveyard, except itself, and place it to the bottom of the deck. Then you draw one card. So that's kind of a chaos space, right? I mean, that's pretty broken, especially being able to use both effects on the same turn. So the next card is Bellstar, the Black Witch. It's pretty much what you're always going to search when you use the Rhoda. So you can special summon this card from your hand by sending one other card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Kind of gives me Foxy Toon vibes. Punk was actually a good consideration for the best splashable engine. I think that did come out after Adventures. And you can only special summon it once per turn this way. You can only use each of the following effects of Bellstar the Dark Witch once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can set one Sinful Spoils spell or trap directly from your deck. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard during your opponent's turn, you can send one other card from your hand or field to the graveyard, and if you do special summon this card. It's not the last part's not the most striking, but the spell you set is going to at least go 2 for 2. It's going to give you a free fire level 1 on the field and then 1 in your hand. So I think this card's really good. It's not like just, terrible to draw or like open and not have the Rhoda, because you're going to always pretty much set the normal spell. That's kind of why I think it didn't just like Rhoda it, because then you could add the quick play with this instead. So I would think this is going to be max 1 copy along with the next spell I'm going to mention. Okay, so the last card to finish the 5-card package I would recommend playing is the original Sinful Spoils Snake Eye. So you send one other face-up card you control to the graveyard, special summon one level 1 fire monster from your deck or hand, and then you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one Snake Eye or Bellstar monster in your graveyard, and add one level 1 fire monster from your deck to your hand, then place it to the bottom of the deck. You can only use one effect per turn, and only once that turn. So it's not like the other one where you can use both effects in the same turn. It actually has that restriction, that I think is kind of fair for a card like this. It is nice that it can be a +1 for the turn 3, like I mentioned. It is interesting. I think this card could have a lot of potential just with field spells, because it's like you activate, like, say, a Rhoda field spell, like any of our planets, right? Like Primitive Planet. And then you get to keep your Bellstar monster, maybe special like a Jet Synchron, send the planet to the grave, special summon Jet Synchron, and then that's, bam, a level 8 Synchro right there. So it's pretty broken with that. I think this package just has so much potential. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you a quick combo that they're doing in the OCG. So this is just if you open Sinful Spoils, Hunter Fiend, and any other card. So we got this useless 1-for-1. We're going to activate the Hunter Fiend. Then we add the Bellstar Dark Witch. We go to the main phase, so that was actually in draw phase. So we play around Droll and Lockbird. Activate her effect, so we're special summon herself by sending that card. We'll activate her effect again to get the Snake Eye, set it to our field, then activate it right away because it's a normal spell unlike the other one. Special Hydrant from the deck. Now we'll use Hydrant's effect to add Airlifter. Normal summon Airlifter, activate Airlifter, grab Emergency, and then we're at the meat and potatoes. So we'll get the Turbulence here, set our 4 after sending with the Emergency. which is pretty broken. Now we'll activate our Rhoda Alert, add Preventer, banish from grave to special summon for Preventer. Then we'll go into Link Rebo, and then we'll make Reproductus, and we'll use the Preventer's effect to special summon back the Airlifter. We'll use Reproductus to actually make the Cybers. We'll summon Link Decoder, which is a pretty cool card that I really like. And then we'll summon Protocode Talker. And then we'll use Link Decoder's effect to revive it. Use these two to make Firewall Dragon. And with the Firewall Dragon, we'll be able to... Well, this is actually independent. So we'll activate Protocode Talker by itself. It's a quick effect to banish these two. They equal Link 3. Special summon itself. Activate Firewall's effect. Grab Airlifter. And then we'll make a Link 6. This big boy Firewall, which will give us a Spell Trap Negate. So you could actually use this now, the Spoils Hunter Fiend, but you can also save it. So because it's Graveyard or Banish, we'll actually see real quick. Just show. I'm pretty sure I show it later. So we'll use this effect to send the Fusion, which is a Spell Trap Negate as long as I control Link 4 or higher. And then we can also use this effect again, on their turn, to send our Myrilogic as another interrupt. And then we're going back to turn 3. But you could also do this on their end phase, depending on what they do, especially your Hydrant. Then it's our turn again, so this is turn 3. Activate Hydrant, add any Rescue Ace, really. After doing that, since we saved this, we can actually use Hunter Fiend after we use our Snake Eye, so we're going to use Snake Eye first. Banish Snake Eye, put this to the bottom, get a free level 1, and now we can use our Hunter Fiend to put the Snake Eye to the bottom of the deck and draw 1 card because it says Graveyard or Banish. So that's one thing to consider, do you want to save for a draw later and follow up, or are you going to want that draw now? It's kind of hard to make that decision because, it's like that could be an Asher draw, and if your opponent blows out this board anyway, say it's like Pearly with Field Spell, you're going to want that extra card maybe. As we see, though, we didn't draw a hand trap, so who can say if people will be saving it for follow-up? I'm kind of interested to know. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this mini combo tutorial. What are some things that you think this deck is capable of, or this splashable engine? Do you think with Jet Synchron it's going to just be insane in the TCG, since, we don't really have Max C or anything? I'm interested to know what you think. Have a great day.